Look, turn it up, it's Friday. We flashback, Miss B, you got that. You got some flavor, we in it, we take it back. Never give up, because if I got your back, it's there. Let's make it toast, Zoo Vodka. Chilling with the celebrities, we taking over. Local brains, we running with Casanova. Check my blueprint, you can call me Jehovah. We got an ace, we still
Greetings, I am Boniswa Gazu, also known as Miss B. This evening, we are reporting live from Newcastle, a new Vulintaba Resort. What an honor and a privilege to be invited by Salga KZN at the Provincial Members Assembly. PMA. So what are PMAs? This is an event where all councillors, members and media stakeholders gather to discuss issues affecting our communities. To find out all about it, follow me.
Although the province has infrastructure assets of more than 89 billion, only 3.6% of the spending is on repairing and maintaining these assets. Ntuli Metro is one that I'm going to mention in terms of plans that are not in place, budgets, not in place to inform what budget is needed to maintain the assets. And I think there we also saw the major water and electricity supply challenges that they faced due to the failing infrastructure, which was also exacerbated by the floods that happened. The crumbling municipal infrastructure has not only affected service delivery, but has also increased the risk of harm to communities and the environment. We've seen wastewater works where lack of maintenance resulted in plants not operating properly and disposing untreated wastewater into rivers. We've also seen where water failed to meet quality standards in terms of drinking water and contain traces of E. coli that are posing potential health risks to residents. The floods that occurred in the province during April and May of 2022 also had a devastating impact on the province and its communities. It didn't only leave the people destitute with home schools and other vital infrastructure destroyed, but it also shed a light on what can happen if road water and wastewater infrastructure is not adequately maintained. As the AGSA, we did conduct real-time audits on the flood relief initiatives in a number of municipalities. We focused on the water supply, infrastructure related to water, sanitation of the roads, provision of building materials, and the like. And our report was issued in a special report in August of 2022. We've also done follow-ups in terms of the implementation plans that we put in place at the time of reporting to see if the findings that we raised had been addressed. We did note that there has been slow progress in implementing the recommendations.
So it is an honor and a privilege to be in front of you. I will only be short. We are here today because we don't want our sponsorship to be in rhetoric only, but we want to be seen as, or we are very committed to be a solution to local government challenges in South Africa in general and in KwaZulu-Natal in particular. We, as Inzalo, we manufacture smart water meters, prepaid water meters, as well as we have solutions, enterprise resource planning. We make municipalities M-score compliant, so we deal with all revenue matters in municipalities. We wish to express our gratitude to be here, and we wish to express support to this forum, and we wish all members a very successful provincial members council.
Greetings, I am Municipal, and today we are at Ntuli Resort. And joining me njengamanje is Councillor Ntuli, who is the chairperson of Salga KZN. Welcome.
Good morning. Thank you for welcoming me.
Is it morning?
Yeah.
Oh, it's before 12. All right, so sibonga kakhulu ngesikhathi sakho. So we're going to touch base on the PMAs that are happening in Municipal from Namhlanje, from Izolo rather, to Namhlanje. So for a person that doesn't know what provincial members assembly is, so how would you describe the initiative and what is the purpose behind it?
Well, it's an annual assembly, which is a meeting of a local government, wherein the municipalities, mayors, the mayor speakers and the municipal managers come together to look at the issues that affect local government, especially with a view of service delivery. In fact, to look at how can we actually combat the barriers that prevents local government to offer quality service delivery to our communities. It's all about the people of KwaZulu-Natal that who are here today to discuss on the issues that impacts. Well, amongst the things, we look at the system, we look at the policies, we make important resolutions that are to be implemented so that we improve. Like the theme for this year's assembly is the depolitization and professionalization of a local government, so that you will have, in fact, officials who are fit for the purpose, officials who are focused to the issues of service delivery.
But I also say depolitization of local government, employ staff on merit. Asikashi abantu ngokwazi umsebenzi ngokuveza izipho ukuthi bawufundele umsebenzi. Abasebenzi bakomasipala abangabi nazikhundla epolitikini. Akuba amakhansela nabanye abantu abangasebenzi amasipala baba nezikhundla epolitikini. Ngoba mina ngi-understand isitalo into yokuthi uma meya Thebola ubizwe isifunda sasemgungundlovu seqembu lakho. Bese ubiza umakholo ukuthi umakholo bangicela ungiphelezele MM wakho. Ngibizwe i-region yami lasiyokhasa into ezithize. Mese ufika umakholo bangale sehlela ama-officials awaphethe awo-chair awobani use-accounter kwi-junior staff ayiphethe.
The South African Local Government Association is a family of municipalities. Municipalities in their, in fact, mandates, they are not an education department. However, they play a pivotal role in different aspects of educating our nation. One, the issue of funding skills development. Municipalities have skills development programs. Either it could be taking students to enroll for plumbing, funding those who are doing some electricity studies, etc., etc. And even the driver's licenses. In municipalities, in the beginning of each and every year, the majority of them now have joined a call to assist learners with bursaries for registration to tertiary institutions. That is another very important. Some of the municipalities, in fact, they even pay for the debts. At the same time, making it a point that for those who require INSEF, they will be accommodated in local government. So local government have that very important role when it comes to education.
Right, so in closing, back to what is happening in Izolo, Namhlanje, here at Ntuli Resort. So would you say that these PMAs have been a success, and what would you like to improve maybe going further?
Well, in our view, we had an important opportunity to present the organizational report. The organizational report was adopted and accepted, and it had very important resolutions which we want to see them being implemented going forward, because we want this PMA to be a premise wherein we will be moving towards professionalizing and depoliticizing local government.
Thank you so much for your time. For us as the youth, like, we really appreciate such initiatives. We definitely learned a lot. Thank you.
No, thank you very much. Thank you.
I do have that opportunity and honor to visit all the municipalities around South Africa. There's an outcry. We will never achieve professionalization. So what we're begging is that please ensure that those issues are number one. And then Imatu will make sure that we support you. And then the second one, Babuzwe again, I know Uzoti Sengana Owami, ensuring that employers appoint competent, professional, ethical candidates.
The cabinet simply just met and take a decision without involving us as Salga, whereas we are very important as stakeholder. In fact, when we talk about the municipalities, we talk about Salga. So I think the approach to the intervention, because we are not saying as Salga, intervention shouldn't be actually executed, but what we are calling for is for the proper engagement and to have something that will be able to actually guide us in moving towards a position where we'll all agree that indeed there is nothing we can do now here, we only need an intervention. That is the view we're actually having as Salga and the proposal Ntuli. And we also welcome the engagements about coalitions arrangements